California isn't just a place, it's a lifestyle wrapped in sunshine, ocean breeze, and a touch of magic. But which California cities truly balance beauty and livability? Let's count down the 10 cities where you might just find your dream address. Think of Malibu as the cinematic version of real life. 27 miles of coastline, flawless beaches, and sunsets so wild they make you forget what day it is. With just about 10,500 residents, Malibu offers a private coastal escape, but it comes at a cost. As of late 2025, the median home price sits north of $3.3 million, and renting a beachfront two-bedroom runs around $8,000 a month, according to Zillow. The cost of living is about 180% above the national average, groceries roughly 25% higher, and gas among the steepest in California. But in return, you get serenity, top-rated schools like Malibu High, top 5% in the state, and crime 35% below national levels. And of course, that climate, 72 degrees Fahrenheit year-round, clean air from the Pacific, and Santa Monica mountain trails right outside your door. Malibu isn't just luxurious, it's peaceful, safe, and almost surreal. If California had a Zen retreat for the wealthy and wild-hearted, this would be it. Now for the opposite vibe, bohemian energy and surf town soul. Santa Cruz feels like your fun, eco-conscious friend who can debate sustainability and then hit the waves at Steamer Lane. With about 63,000 residents, Santa Cruz combines ocean town charm with a pulse powered by UC Santa Cruz's 19,000 students. Home prices hover near $1.2 million, and a one-bedroom rents for roughly $2,700 per month. The cost of living is 81% above national, but this is paradise for anyone who values access to nature and sustainability. You've got the iconic boardwalk, ocean cliffs at West Cliff Drive, and endless parks and redwood trails. The air quality ranks among the cleanest in California, and neighborhoods like Seabright and Aptos are family favorites with lower crime rates. It's one of those places where students, surfers, and scientists all coexist, and somehow, it just works. If you've ever dreamed of mixing intellect with salt spray, Santa Cruz is the perfect lab meets lifestyle combo. Next is Newport Beach, the polished postcard of Orange County. Picture this, you're gliding through a harbor in a Duffy boat, sunset glowing, passing by homes that cost more than yachts, because some literally include them. This coastal city of 85,000 residents defines Southern California luxury. The median home price is $3.2 million. Rent for a two-bedroom is around $4,500, and cost of living soars 148% above national. Yet the trade-off is quality of life that's second to none. Low crime, award-winning schools, and nearly flawless weather averaging 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Locals hit Balboa Island for frozen bananas, the Wedge for surfing, and Fashion Island for their retail therapy. Commuting to Irvine's Tech Corridor takes about 15 minutes, keeping the job market in reach. Despite its glam factor, Newport Beach has tight community roots. The Christmas boat parade tradition has run since 1908. 10 miles of beach, 4,000-plus docked boats, and calm Pacific sunsets make it an ocean playground for those who succeed but still know how to slow down. Newport Beach is California elegance distilled, beachy, bougie, and beautifully balanced. Laguna Beach feels like living inside a watercolor painting turned real. This seaside village of 22,000 offers cliffs, tide pools, and art galleries that could double as therapy for the soul. The median home price is about $2.9 million, with rent around $3,800 per month. The cost of living lands at roughly 120% above the national average. But what you buy here is not just real estate, it's identity. Residents can stroll their dogs through Heisler Park, attend concerts in the canyon, or browse the Sawdust Art Festival, a tradition since 1966. The climate barely needs describing. Sunny, 70 degrees Fahrenheit, and about as close to perfect as climate data allows. Schools like Laguna Beach High rank in California's top 10%, and the town is deeply eco-conscious. Sustainability is part of its DNA. Laguna has a rare mix of wealth and warmth, and that's saying something for a city this picturesque. It's not just visually beautiful, it's emotionally beautiful too.
About 11 miles northeast of downtown LA sits Pasadena, the quiet scholar of Southern California. Think historic craftsman homes, old libraries, and cutting-edge science laboratories coexisting on tree-lined streets. Home to around 139,000 residents, Pasadena's median home price runs about $1.22 million, while two-bedroom rent averages $3,200. That's not cheap, but you're living among the brightest minds in the state. Pasadena houses Caltech, one of the world's top 10 universities, and NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory. It's where classic beauty meets intellect. With events like the Rose Parade, access to the Norton Simon Museum, and walkable districts like Old Pasadena, cultural life thrives. You can hop on the Metro Gold Line and reach downtown LA in under 30 minutes. Plus, crime is below average. Healthcare at Huntington Hospital is top tier, and there are 30-plus parks scattered across the city. Pasadena feels like a blend of Ivy League brains and West Coast ease, the kind of city that reminds you smarts don't need skyscrapers.
If fairy tales existed in zip code form, they'd look like Carmel by the sea. Picture cobblestone streets, cottages with flower roofs, and no street addresses. Locals literally say, "Turn left at the bakery, second house past the lamppost." This charming coastal village of roughly 3,300 people might be small, but it packs major charm. Homes average around $2.6 million. Rent for a one-bedroom lands near $3,000, and cost of living sits about 115% above national levels. Carmel rejects chain stores and neon signs to keep its aesthetic pristine. What you'll find instead, 100-plus art galleries, the annual Carmel Art Festival, and the Bach Festival, celebrating culture each summer. The town's crime rate is 40% lower than the national average, and schools are consistently ranked high statewide. Within minutes, you can be in Big Sur, cruising the 17-mile drive, or teeing off at Pebble Beach. Carmel isn't just scenic, it's soul food for anyone longing for peace, charm, and creative inspiration.
Cross the Golden Gate Bridge and you'll stumble into Sausalito, the closest thing California has to the French Riviera. Only 7,000 residents call this postcard-perfect Marin County town home. Hillside houses overlook the bay, and more than 400 houseboats gently float offshore, a remnant of its post-World War II artist colonies. The median home price is around $1.8 million, with rents averaging $3,500 and a cost of living close to 120% above the US average. But the payoff? Daily front-row views of San Francisco, walkable streets filled with local cafes, and a community that feels personal, not posh. Crime is low, and outdoor adventures are endless, from sailing and paddleboarding to biking through the marine headlands. The average temperature lingers around 67 degrees Fahrenheit, making it feel like spring all year. Sausalito captures that rare luxury of time, the space to slow down, breathe deeper, and live beautifully, just 10 minutes from one of the world's busiest cities.
Ah, the Golden City. Equal parts creative chaos and cultural treasure. San Francisco is cinematic from every angle. Hills, cable cars, fog named Carl, and houses painted like Easter eggs. About 805,000 people inhabit this 49-square-mile marvel. But with great character comes great expense. The median home price sits near $1.4 million, and a one-bedroom averages $3,200. The cost of living is nearly 94% higher than average, but that's the price of living inside a postcard. Here you can ride through Nob Hill, stroll Chinatown's alleys, then finish your day watching the fog curl around the Golden Gate Bridge. San Francisco is surprisingly walkable. BART makes Cross Bay commutes easy, and nature isn't far. Muir Woods, Sausalito, and Napa Valley are weekend staples. Food is practically religion here, with 4,500-plus restaurants, making it one of the most diverse culinary scenes in America. It's history, hustle, and heart coexisting on the same hill. For the adventurous soul who needs culture with coastline, there's no place quite like San Francisco. Now let's head south to what locals proudly call America's finest city.
San Diego delivers 70 miles of perfect coastline, 266 sunny days a year, and a friendliness that feels almost suspicious until you realize they're just that happy. With nearly 1.4 million residents, it's California's second largest city, but somehow still feels laid back. The median home price is about $930,000. Rent for a one-bedroom hovers near $2,650, and overall cost of living runs about 44% above national. In return, you get insane quality of life, crime well below average, top schools, and strong jobs in biotech, defense, and tech. Unemployment is below 4%, according to recent state data. Days here revolve around sunshine. La Jolla, Pacific Beach, and Mission Bay are staples. You've also got Balboa Park, Torrey Pines State Reserve, and one of the top zoos on the planet. UC San Diego ranks in the nation's top 20 universities, and medical care at Scripps and Sharp is world-class. San Diego doesn't just look good, it feels good. This is California's happiness experiment, done right.
Finally, we reach the crown jewel, Santa Barbara, the American Riviera. With its red-tiled roofs, palm-lined beaches, and crisp mountain backdrop, Santa Barbara feels like you're living inside a Mediterranean dream. Around 88,000 residents call it home. The median home price runs about $1.6 million. Rent sits near $3,100, and yes, you're paying about 70% above the national average to live somewhere where the weather almost never dips below 65 degrees Fahrenheit. Sunshine graces the city roughly 300 days a year. But it's not just beauty, it's brains too. UC Santa Barbara consistently ranks among the nation's top 35 public universities, and schools and healthcare, especially cottage health, are outstanding. Crime rates are 38% lower than the US average, and outdoor living is an art form. One day you're paddleboarding, the next you're hiking in Santa Ynez Mountains or wine tasting in nearby valleys. Santa Barbara pulls off what no other California city quite can. It's luxurious, peaceful, cultured, and inviting all at once. If California had a happy place embodied in one cityscape, this is it.
If California is calling your name, these 10 cities prove you can have paradise. You'll just have to decide what version of paradise fits your life best. If this helped you find your next dream zip code, hit that like button, because your future coastal home deserves a little digital sunshine too.